Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we're going to be playing the target numbers. We're going to be using the American roulette wheel, that's the 00 wheel. The good thing about this strategy, it requires a very small bankroll. We're using 80 chips, that is also a stop loss. Our profit target per session is going to be 20 chips. When we have made 20 chips profit, we're going to log out, take a break of 5 to 10 minutes and then come back again. If we can play 4 sessions per day, 20 chips per session, that is 100% profit of our entire bankroll of 80 chips. So the way it works, we look at the last outcome. For example, the last outcome being number 12. Our target number for number 12 is going to be number 11. So we can either place one chip on low, black, or odd. Number 11 is a low, black, odd number. So I'm just giving you an example. I'm going to go with the colors to simplify things for this video. So for those of you playing on a wheel that requires you to have a 5 or 10 chip minimum on the outside, now there is a way to go around that. You can just use a lower chip value, let's say a 25-cent chip. Our target number is number 11. You can just place one chip of 25 cents from 1 to 18, so you cover low. Remember I told you can either play low, black, or odd, because number 11 is a low, black, odd number. So that's just a way to go around that for those of you who don't already know. So let's get started. Our target number is number 11. I'm going to use colors to simplify things. I'm going to place one chip on black. I'm going to spin. I'm playing for one chip in profit. And we have number 12. So I lose. That was the outside. I placed one chip, one spin, and I lost. My target number is still number 11. I'm going to place one chip on the first dust and covering number 11. So that was spin number 1. I'm going to rebet. Still one chip. Target number still number 11. This is my second spin. And I lose again. So now I move to the third stage, which is the double street. I'm covering number 11. I'm going to play for 5 spins. That was spin number 1. I lose. I'm playing for one chip in profit. I'm going to rebet. Spin number 2. I lose again. Spin number 3. Spin number 4. Spin number 5. So I lose all 5 spins. I'm going to move to the next stage, which is a corner bet or a quad bet. I'm going to place one chip covering my target number of number 11. I'm going to play for the next 8 spins. Spin number 1. I lose. Spin number 1. I rebet. Spin number 2. Spin number 3. Spin number 4. Right next to number 11. Spin number 5. And I have a hit on spin number 5. I'm playing for 8 spins. I'm looking for 2 hits on those 8 spins, so I'm going to continue. But we had a hit on number 9. The target number for number 9 is number 10. So I'm going to switch my bet. Number 10 is my new target number. So that was spin number 5. This is spin number 6. Spin number 7. Spin number 8. So I have a hit on spin number 8. I got 2 hits on those 8 spins. I check my profits. I'm playing for 1 chip in profit. I'm up to 2 chips. So I'm going to force a spin, get a new target number. I'm playing for 3 chips in profit on an overall target of 20 chips per session. So I have number 33. Target number for number 33 is 34. I'm going to place 1 chip on red. Number 34 is a red number. I'm playing for 3 chips in profit. I have that 3 chips. So we have number 16. I'm going to force a spin, get a new outcome, playing for 4 chips in profit. We have number 31. Target number for number 31 is number 32. I place 1 chip on red. Our profit target is 4 chips. I've made that 4 chips. I'm going to force a spin, get a new outcome. We have number 1. A target number for number 1 is number 2. I'm going to place 1 chip on black. I'm playing for 5 chips in profit. Made that 5 chips. I'm going to force a spin. So I have number 8. Target number for number 8 is number 7. I'm going to place 1 chip on red. I'm playing for 6 chips in profit, an overall target of 20 chips. So I lose. I move to the dozen covering number 7. Spin number 1. And I have a hit. I'm playing for 6 chips in profit. I'm up to that 6 chips. I'm going to restart the entire progression. So I'm going to force a spin, get a new outcome. We have number 23. The target number for 23 is number 24. I'm going to place 1 chip on black. Number 24 is a black number. I'm playing for 7 chips in profit. I've made that 7 chips. So I'm going to force a spin again. So for those of you who are playing on a wheel who can't force a spin, you need to place a bet. You can just place 1 chip on red, 1 chip on black, or if it's a 5 or a $10 minimum on the outside, you can just use the lowest wager, if it's 10 cents or whatever, and you can just cover all the double streets and force a spin. So we have number 7. Target number for number 7 is number 8. 8 is a black number. I place 1 chip on black. Playing for 8 chips in profit. I have made that 8 chips. So again, I'm going to force a spin. When I have that win, get a new target number. We have number 36. Target number for 36 is 35. 35 is a black number. I place 1 chip on black, playing for 9 chips in profit. I've made that 9 chips. So whenever you have made a new profit target, we were on 8 chips playing for 9. As you can see, we made that 9 chips. We force a spin to get a new outcome. We're not going to continue. So we have number 19. Our target number for number 19, it's number 20. We place 1 chip on black. We're playing for 10 chips in profit. And we lose. Our target number is number 20, so we cover the dozen with number 20. This is spin number 1. When on the dozens, we're playing for 2 spins. We lose our first spin. We're going to rebet, still 1 chip. and we lose both spins, we move into the third stage, which is the double street. We're going to play the double street covering number 20. When on the third street, on the double street, sorry, you are going to play for 5 spins. We're looking for 2 hits on those 5 spins. So that was spin number 1 and we lose. We're going to rebet. Spin number 2, playing for 10 chips in profit. Spin number 3. So we have a hit on spin number 3. So we check our profits. We're playing for 10 chips in profit. We are back to 9 chips. So when you're breaking even or in profit, you're going to restart the entire progression. So now I told you we're playing for 2 hits on 5 spins. We have made that hit on the third spin. So now we can continue and play for the next 2 spins on a different double street. So number 21 came, we had a hit. We're still not in profit. I'm just going to restart the entire progression. I'm not going to risk it. Remember, we're only using an 80 chip bankroll, so we're going to take the wins slowly but surely. So I'm going to force a spin. My profit target is still 10 chips, and we have number 9. Target number for number 9 is number 10. I'm going to place 1 chip on black. Number 10 is a black number. And I've made that 10 chips in profit. So I'm up to a new profit of 10 chips. I'm going to force a spin again to get a new outcome. I'm playing for 11 chips in profit, and we have number 10. So the target number for number 10 is number 9. So as you can see, right before number 2 came, there's number 9. So I'm not going to chase after number 9 again. I'm going to force the next spin and get a new outcome. So we have number 12. Target number for 12 is 11. I'm going to place 1 chip on black, playing for 11 chips in profit. Our target number is also 11. And we lose. So we have 1 spin when we're playing on the outside. When we move into the dozen, we have 2 spins. So I'm going to chase after number 11. I'm going to move into the first dozen covering number 11. This is spin number 1. Playing for 11 chips in profit. I lose on spin number 1. I'm going to rebet. Spin number 2. I lose both spins. I move into the third level, which is a double street covering number 11. I'm going to play for 5 spins. This is spin number 1. So I have a hit on spin number 1. I'm playing for 11 chips in profit. So I check my profit. I'm up to 12. I'm going to restart the entire progression. Once you have made a new profit, you're going to restart the entire progression. You're going to force a spin, get a new outcome. So we have number 23. Target number for 23 is 24. I place 1 chip on black. I'm playing for 13 chips in profit. I lose. Target number 24. I move into the second dozen covering number 24. This is spin number 1. I lose on spin number 1. I rebet. This is my second spin. I lose both spins. I move into the third level covering number 24. When on the third level, we're going to play for 5 spins. This is spin number 1. Spin number 2. Spin number 3. Spin number 4. Spin number 5. So we lose all 5 spins. We're going to move into the next level, which is the corner or the quad bet. Target number remains number 24. When on this level, covering the corner or the quad bet, you're going to be playing for 8 spins. We're looking for 2 hits on those 8 spins to be in a profit. So this is spin number 1. As long as we're breaking even, we're going to restart. So we have a hit. We're playing for 13 chips in profit. We're back at 12. I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to restart the entire progression. I'm going to force a spin, get a new outcome. So we have number 2. Target number for number 2 is number 1. Number 1 is a red number. I place 1 chip on red. Playing for 13 chips in profit. And I have made that 13 chips. Force a spin again, get a new outcome. So we have 26. Target number for 26 is 25. Number 25 is a red number. I place 1 chip on red. I'm playing for 14 chips in profit. And I lose. I move into the next level, which is a dozen, covering number 25. I place 1 chip. This is my first spin. I lose my first spin. I'm going to rebet. Spin number 2. So I have a hit on spin number 2. I check my profits. I'm playing for 14 chips. I'm back at 13. I'm going to restart. I'm going to force a spin, get a new outcome. So we have number 25. Target number for 25 is 26. Now 26 came back to back a little while ago, so I'm not going to chase after that number. I'm going to force another spin. And we have number 31. So I'm going to chase after a target number which is 32. I've made that 14 chips in profit. I'm going to force a spin, get a new outcome. I have number 1. Target number for 1 is number 2. I place 1 chip on black. So it's very simple, guys. I think most of you already have the hang of it. So I've made that 15 chips in profit. I'm going to force a spin, get a new outcome. I have number 19. Target number for 19 is number 20. I place 1 chip on black. I lose. I'm going to chase after my target number of number 20. I move into the next level, which is a dozen, covering number 20. This is my first spin. I lose on my first spin. I'm going to rebet. Spin number 2. And I lose both spins. I move into the third level. When on the third level, I'm going to play for 5 spins. This is spin number 1. I lose. I'm playing for 16 chips in profit. I'm going to rebet. Spin number 2. So I have a hit on spin number 2. I check my profits. I'm playing for 16 chips. I've made that 16 chips. I'm going to force a spin, get a new outcome, and restart the entire progression. So now I'm playing for 17 chips in profit. Last outcome being number 13. Our target number is going to be 14. I place 1 chip on red. I've made that 17 chips in profit. I'm going to force a spin. Slow and steady, guys. You're going to make easy profits using this strategy. So we have number 26. Target number for 26 is 25. I place 1 chip on red. up to 18 chips in profit. I force a spin, and new outcome is number 9. So I'm going to force a spin again. We have 9 back to back there. Target number for number 2 is number 1. Number 1 is a red number. I place 1 chip on red. I'm playing for 19 chips in profit. And I have a hit. I've made that 19 chips. I'm going to force a spin. So we have number 27. Our target number for 27 is 28. 28 is a black number. I place 1 chip on black. I am playing for 20 chips in profit. We have a double zero, so we lose. I move into the second level. This is spin number 1. And I have a hit. I'm playing for 20 chips in profit to end this session. I have made that 20 chips, so I've made 25% profit of my entire bankroll. If I play 4 sessions like this per day, that's 100% profit, guys. So it's a very simple strategy. So now I didn't really get into it, so let me explain how the progression works. So we're going to start on the outside. For example, the last number that came is number 29. So our target number is going to be 30. Remember, I told you can either bet on a red. 30 is an even number, it's a high number, so you can bet on either one. I was just using the colors. So it's up to you to make your observation on the wheel that you're playing on. Every wheel is going to be different. So let me just give you an example. I'm going to place 1 chip on red. So when we're on the outside, we're just going to play for 1 spin. If you have made that 1 chip profit, we're going to restart again from a new target number. Let's say we lose on spin number 1. Our target number is number 30. I'm going to move into the dozens. The third dozen covering number 30. I'm going to play for 2 spins. Let's say we lose those 2 spins. We move into the third level, which is a double street, for 5 spins. If we have 1 hit and we're still not in profit in those 5 spins, you can either restart at spin number 1 on that level, and until you get 2 hits using 5 spins, or until you're in profit. That's 5 spins for the third level. When you move into the fourth level, which is a quad or the corner bet, you play for 8 spins. You're basically looking for 2 hits in those 8 spins. Once you're in profit, even if it's just 1 chip, you're going to restart. Remember, you're using a very small bankroll of 80 chips. Then we move into the single street for 11 spins, looking for 2 hits on those 11 spins to be in profit. Let's say you lose again. You move into the split bet, which is 17 spins, and you lose those 17 spins. You go to a straight up and you play for 35 spins. If you lose all 35 spins, well, I guess you would be bankrupt. You would lose and you have reached your stop loss. This is where you end your session and you call it a day. You're not going to win every day. Roulette is a risky and unpredictable game. So remember that, guys. Always play responsibly. Never use money that you can't afford to lose. But it's a very fun strategy. As long as you have a little bit of patience, you can make some easy profits with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are well and staying safe, and I'll see you on the next video, guys. Have a good one.